I lived here at Del Rio, Collins Street, Narrabri. I've been here since 1945 and it has been my home since I was born.
I'm Tony Townsend. I work with DPI Fisheries. We know that our native fish are suffering because of the impacts that have happened to river health, not only in the local area but also across the Murray-Darling Basin. And we're trying to roll out some on-ground activities that will improve not only the health of the river but also bring back our native fish.
When I was small, the Namoi was pristine. It used to flow. It was that swift down the back here. You had difficulty swimming up the stream. In the summer times we lived in the river because it was so hot, and we were able to catch any kind of native fish without having wait time. You go and catch big Murray cod and quite a few yellowbelly. My dad used to take me fishing quite a lot too, and it's sad to see that's all gone.
So Ron Island has been really great at getting his hands dirty. So the plan there is to do a lot of native vegetation planting on his property to establish some corridors that link the property back to the main Namoi River.
Well, my personal action is to tidy it up, and then when I get it tidied, show the neighbours in the area what can be done and how good it looks when it's finished.
And that's, I guess, what this focus is now. The Connecting the Namoi project is where my current focus is, and been heavily involved in managing the on-ground outcomes of that, engaging with the landholders, trying to get them on board to sign up to our project to address some of the impacts that are affecting the river health of the Namoi.
Actually, I'm very excited. They wrote to me and asked, was I interested in joining their force and becoming part of the team? And I answered, and within no time came along, and they've been great. They've helped me and given me all these clues and what to do, and they're really sponsoring me. The program consists of tree planting, and I've got a plan where to plant the trees, and then I have to fence them so that they don't get damaged by stock from next door. Also, it will make a barrier, and then I'll have a kind of a row of trees that'll look good, and then the country down further I will put trees in randomly and make it look something that's back to what it was naturally.
And the other thing is weed control. There's a lot of weed species, particularly on his property, not necessarily along the riverbank, but along his property there's big infestations of things like boxthorn, but also willow species, honey locusts and palm tree species along his property as well.
All the vegetation that's growing up as weeds. As I can remember, the place was pretty clean of rubbish and weeds and boxthorns. There was just gum trees in the old days, and now everything else has turned up.
Removing them from the vegetation and giving our native trees a better chance at surviving and competing with those species will give some great benefits to not only the river but also to Ron's property overall. New
South Wales DPI and Fisheries have been really helpful and active in encouraging me to get this program underway. They've been up front, and I find them good to work with, and without them I wouldn't be here today. Hopefully we can continue on having them call in and see what we're doing and carrying on with the help that they're giving us and support. In 50 years' time this can be a picture of a place that visitors can come and say, hey, look what happened here 50 years ago.